Good evening everyone. Welcome to another video in Market Talk YouTube channel. Today we'll have some interesting discussions. Market was very volatile as usual, but little more volatile today it was. So let us see what is going to cover today. Trading mantra, market view, some interesting studies also we'll see. Update on the Nifty income strategy, and then some trading mastery stages. A small video on this. So today's market mantra: never borrow and trade. This is very important. Where even you should not borrow and invest. If you have own money, invest. Otherwise, don't even invest. It takes several months to years to become successful in trading. But if you borrow, you have to pay interest every month. It is going to give a lot of pressure on you. As such, it takes several months to years for many of us to be successful in trading. So please never borrow and do trading. It is a big disaster. Okay. Coming to the market view. Yesterday about the Gann midpoint theory, I told you yesterday what happened here. So this was resistance and market came down. In the last few 2 hours, market gave a big sharp fall and then recovered. Same thing for Nifty also. Today what happened? Market keep on rising. This was a support, the midpoint, and then it keep rising and started the sharp fall in the last half an hour. Same thing for Nifty. Nifty slightly done a whipsaw here around 10:30, 11 o'clock. Then it took a support here and then started keep trading on the upside. So in the morning, what I told was I told to short 21,000 put. Okay, the call I gave you is almost around 10 minutes itself, and from the market open. So one of the market mantra I told was never take a trade once the market opens immediately. Another rule also was that in the first half an hour, novice traders start trading. Most of times, 90% of times, market does a reversal in the first half an hour. If the market opens down, then it reverses. If the market gaps up, then it reverses. And our option pain for Bank Nifty was around 21,300. So when we sell 21,000 put at 200 rupees, the break even is 20,800. So the high chances that the market will go to 28,800. So we have stop loss also around 225 rupees. 25 rupees only we kept a stop loss, and then we took a trade. The market went by 10 points, but soon immediately it started giving the reversal and started going below 21,000. So this is the logic of this. This will be coming to know once you be in the market for some time, and also follow the market mantras. What I am telling you over a period of time, keep following it, and you will be coming to know why I am doing this, and you will also do it automatically. All these rules and regulations, what I am telling, mantras, you should store in your subconscious mind, and it's not writing and keep it in your wall, whatever, but it should be in subconscious mind. And when you're driving, sometimes, most of times, what happens, you drive without your knowledge to the office or home. The same way, storing all these formulas and mantras in your mind, trading brain, once you enter the trade, automatically it executes the trades without any problems. It's a inbuilt system in your body. So midpoint theory, everybody knows, there is no need explanation. It is the high end law of the intraday. It is keep trailing. Today was exactly opposite of yesterday. Okay, hope you have seen also. So always just take a note of this. It is a trending day. Not every day will be like this. Sometimes it will be a lot of whipsaw happening around this midpoint only. Okay, we maybe in another 2-3 days definitely we could see that. Possibly tomorrow also is possibility that either we close around 21,500 or 22,000. That's what I am expecting. In case market is continuously bullish, then we can close 22,000, and a breakout about that will go 22,500 also. Because today FIs are almost squared of 14,000 contracts, their shorts. So tomorrow possibility, there is a possibility, minor possibility, that we can give a breakout and call 22,000 strike price, call can shoot up like anything. But we have to follow the rules strictly. If it is above the pivot, then we will short the puts only. Okay, we will not short any calls. Simple rule. Okay, next move on to the next. So this I have explained you also why I have taken this trade of 21,000 put short of 200. So these are other reasons also, like what happens that I told you, like whenever the pivot is there, 2-3 strike price below that only we will take a put short. Okay, when the market immediately applying all these rules also, 21,225 was a pivot point, then 21,000 put we have taken as a short, so that in case of option trading we are not buying call, we are doing shorting only. Okay, shorting on the opposite trend. When the market is upside we are shorting the puts, when the market is downside we should short the calls. So here we are just shorting the put when the market is in uptrend. So it is a very clear no problem trade. So that is the reason we took the trade in the first 15 minutes itself. Okay, so I given the this also in Telegram channel, then one picture telling that 90 points gain out of 10,000 investment intraday margin cover order, you gain almost 17% return on investment. So what else you want, because it's very safe, market 22,000, you are sitting on the profit 90 points. If you can trail the stop loss, nothing like that. You can even short 21,000, 21,100, 2200 also. So that is another trade also you could have taken, but I don't want to mess up the trades. I want to give just one trade and stick to that and follow that, so that there is no so many trades, you save on the brokerage tax and so many volatile trades. That's very important. Take one few trades and stick to that and hold till the day end. That's it, nothing else. You will not do so many trades and end up in the volatile losses. Okay, coming to a Nifty view. So Nifty view again is in the same rising trend only, channel only. We need to give a breakout. I don't know what's the problem. Okay, Arun is in the sell buy signal only. There is no problem. There is no indication of even any weakness in the Nifty actually. And today we have closed above the Lakshman Rekha, almost 127 points. It is almost the previous day high also. Today if you see that the market gave enough time for us to take the trades. If you see here Nifty, what happened here, yesterday's high was this much, 10,400, and then once we broke that Fibonacci level also, it was there around 10,480. At same time once we broke that high, we got almost another 40-50 points. Okay, but again we tested the breakout and then we are went up. So tomorrow will be a make or break day. Earlier we visited 10,530, possible that we can go and touch again and come back, or tomorrow it will be a reversal day also, anything is possible. But one has to be very cautious. About 10,500 sustaining is very important. If you do a reversal, then it can be a fake trade. So coming to call IV, it was 25.8, yesterday 29.6, today it has come down, being the expiry day. The IV also has come down, VIX also has come down. Put IV has also come down 27 levels. There is not much panic in the system. It is now India VIX around 28 levels. Option pain has slightly improved from 10,300 to 10,400, and we have good support 10,100 DMA and this is at 200 DMA. So we can keep a trailing stop loss of 20 DMA for any long positions. One should not be afraid of shorting the puts. That is very important. Most of times many of us including me was afraid of shorting the puts. So that is the one we have to remove in the system. 80% of time market is going to be bullish and 20% of time market is going to be bearish. That's very important point you have to know. If bullish times, writing puts only, you are going to give profits. 20% of time you have to be cautious with the shorting the puts. That time market is going to give big moves like what we saw in the March. That's the time only you have to be cautious about the shorting puts. Otherwise there is no problem in shorting puts. India VIX is the guideline for you. Anything above 30, 35, 40 means it's something cautious. You should not short puts at all. That's the only thing you have to remember. So put call ratio has gone above 1.2. It is bullish. Above 1 is bullish. So we have all the things are indicating bullishness in the Nifty. So there is not even single thing that is giving bearishness. Everything is showing bullishness for the Nifty and Bank Nifty also both. So we have to get some trending move anytime. Let us see which way we get the trending move. Bank Nifty is almost in the consolidation zone only. It tried to give breakout, then came down, then again trying to give breakout. We saw a bearish engulfing also. Normally the only move and close above this bearish engulfing candle can give some good profits on the side of the breakout, because all the time we have broken, we tested this resistance zone almost 4-5 times. So this area is becoming weak actually. 22,000 is becoming weak more and more the times it is being tested. It is 5th time it is being tested and it went above that and came down actually. Possible that tomorrow again we will go up and then we can come down drastically to see a close around 21,500 also. There is also possibility also is there to trap all the call option buyers. Tomorrow being expiry day, now don't venture into shorting the options or buying options very carefully. I may be not able to give the trades. I'm not knowing what will be the volatility tomorrow. So take trades accordingly. The market is very bullish. There is no doubt on that at all. So even the Bank Nifty Lakshman Rekha 21,361 level, it's all futures. Okay, we gave almost 500 points profit on the upside after breaking the Lakshman Rekha. So consolidation of 1,500 points is still is a big point, where once we close about 22,000, we can easily test 23,500, 24,000 also due to short covering, because FIs are still yet to cover the shorts. Around 25,000 contracts are still in the short. The coming to the call IV, we are 48.4, slightly less than the yesterday's call IV, and 22,000 put also is around 46.6. Drastically it has come down to 62.7. There is no fear in the market for market will be going down. Even if you see SGX Nifty, it came to around 10,350 and then went up by 100 points. Dow Jones also shooting up. So till we get some indication, we saw the Heikin Asia also earlier in our session last week. It is also have a green candle. So all are giving a bullish view. Nothing to worry on that. We have a lot of indications to get. Lakshman Rekha is one thing you just keep following. Just write this number and keep on your front of the wall. Then PCR also 1.2, it is bullish. So we will be discussing about a triangle pattern. So this triangle pattern is looks to be failed. Okay, we not got any breakout below this level. Unless we go below this level, the pattern can come true. Now it is a trend line. There is a downtrend was there. Once you break this on the upside, now that becomes a support. Now it is entering into new trend actually. Similarly for Bank Nifty also, the downward channel, this triangle pattern can materialize only on breaking of the low. We are not broken the low, so this support now trend line resistance becomes the trend line support. So the triangle pattern is failed pattern now. It's a failed pattern, so we had to look for support from this trend line. So what are the market view now based on all these things? As I told you, it is bullish. If you see the monthly chart also, we closed above the monthly previous month, May month high. Any closure above previous day high, it only bullish. Same way in the monthly chart, any close above previous day high in the monthly chart also is a bullish. The more and more increased pattern in the time frame, the more and more powerful the signal is. Okay, so when we see about the same signal in daily charts, if it is powerful, the same thing in the monthly chart is still more powerful. Okay, thus you have to keep a point. And today only 5 stocks in the Nifty gave the entire up move for the Nifty actually. All the heavyweights together came and boosted the Nifty. Is this called index management? Nothing can be blamed. This is the way how market works. Market has done enough consolidation for the past 3 months. Now we have to give a breakout on the upside downside. We have to get some bad news, very bad news, then only we can come down. The coronavirus increasing to 5 lakhs, 6 lakhs is not giving any fear to the market. It's keep on moving. Only fear is the corona fear and the short covering fear. All the fear is moving the market on the upside only. So let us see the market when it has to, whenever it has to fall, it will fall. That time only we have to go for short and materialize. Otherwise, till the time you have to be on the long side, ready to capture the downside move. Always, if you are shorting the puts, have a hedge. Never ever have very naked shorts. Naked short is going to give you a higher margin also, and at the same time it is going to be risky also, because you are keeping the position very open. We are shorting. I shorted today 11,500 put and taken 10,000 put the next week expiry as the hedge, and I have also shorted around 10,500 calls. So in case of any down move, then my call will give me some cushion. At the same time, I have enough technical views also will be giving me some cushion for me to know the indication whether the market is going to come down or not. Heikin Ashi candle, it has to form doji and then make a red candle for me to know whether the market is going to change the trend. So 20-day moving average should be the stop loss for all the long positions. Till the time you are just carrying on the positions, market is highly bullish. Whenever it's going to be bearish, it will give enough indication. Any close below previous day low is the first indication for market is becoming weak. Till the time, hold your long positions. So Bank Nifty futures was the main culprit today. It was keep moving up and down and then slightly close around 122 points discount. Still it is in discount only, it is not closed in premium. So one has to be cautious about this. There's a big game going on showing the futures in the discount. It is giving a wrong impression that the market is in bearish mode. Lot of selling is happening. not sure who is selling actually. Market coronavirus cases are increasing, market is also increasing, so there is no direct correlation between what's happening in the market and what is happening in the economy also. So VIX has come down to 28 levels. Have a look on this. Only rising about 30 levels only can give some panic to the market. So these are levels for tomorrow. So I'll be putting in the presentation there. Okay, you can have a look at it. So long breakout around 10,500 levels and short breakout 10,330 levels. So long breakout for Bank Nifty 20,300 and short breakout 21,465. Tomorrow we should be closing around 22,000. I'm expecting, in case any move comes also, and finally it will go close on 22,000. Maybe as a surprise to everybody, since everybody is bullish, suddenly market can bring some bad news and close around 2,500 also. There is also possibility there, because option pain is around 21,600. Tomorrow if market moves up and option pain and all the call traders are covering their positions very fast, then the market can give some good momentum and then close around 22,000 levels. High probability 22,000 level is the expiry for Bank Nifty tomorrow. So this is yesterday's position. Still today's position is yet to be updated. Today 18,000 contracts they have squared off the position, FAS. So coming to Nifty income strategy, we had there is no change in the strategy, means adjustment today. Yesterday 20,000 loss we had, unrealized loss, and today also same. So there is no trade, no adjustment. So this has given us benefit. Is not only the profit you make, it is like you don't make any trade, but you don't have any brokerage, you don't have any taxes, you don't have any loss in account of volatility. You make a short trade, then market goes down, then you make a long trade, then market goes up. So all these things are we are avoiding using this strategy. So even this savings also is income actually, which we are not counting as such. So tomorrow, assuming that if there is a breakout of 10,500 and above, then what we'll do is we'll square off the 10,300 call short and then book profit in 10,400 put and short 10,500 put. That's what I'm planning. And also we'll buy some put, because if you see in 9,800 call which you are holding till now, the entire time value is exhausted. Now there is no time value. It is like future only. Because it is trading at 700 rupees. Entire amount whatever is there is the future, one lot of future. So it is not advisable for us to carry that position. Let us move that position tomorrow to 10,200 or something like that, because we are not having enough cushion now. Let us move that, book some profit in 10,400 put and do some adjustment. Tomorrow I am planning some adjustment depending on the option pain and option data for next week. We will make some adjustments. So our objective is very clear. We want to capture the maximum time value. So that's the objective of the adjustment tomorrow we will be doing. So this is the payoff chart. So we are entering the border stage here. Once we enter here around 10,500 levels, we have to be cautious and move the green area to the right side. So we will do the adjustment in such a way that we are moving the green area to the right side, so that we capture the maximum time value what we can. So Lakshman Rekha, there is one more thing in the Lakshman Rekha, how to do a trailing stop loss. So what happens here, this is for July expiry, the first day of the expiry was 26th June. June expiry happened 25th June. So we are taking the July expiry VWAP on 25th. That's the last day of the previous month expiry. Okay. So all are July only, July expiry VWAP only. We take all the VWAP and then take average of all this, and then we arrive at this trailing stop loss. This is a trailing stop loss. So this is the current closing price of futures, and this is a long. If you go on long from this level, this is the profit we are making. And in case based on the original Lakshman Rekha, which is average of first two prices only, then we are having a profit 126. Anybody, as and when the price is moving up, then this trailing stop loss also will keep moving up, but it will be moving slowly, but this will be fixed. This Lakshman Rekha will not move, but this trailing stop loss will be keep moving on the upside slowly depending on the movement. In case of Bank Nifty, it can move fast because you can give 2,000, 2,500 points on the upside sometimes. So this can be giving a trailing stop loss. So this is how you structure your file. One can develop their own Excel file and keep a tab of the VWAP for trailing stop loss. I think I am clear about the trailing stop loss, how it is calculated. Hope everybody understands this trailing stop loss. Okay, coming to the 4 stages of trading mastery. Something little important, spend just time 1 minute only. There are 4 stages. First stage is unconscious incompetence. So what happens, somebody new in the market, like now lockdown is happening, people will tell, okay, I made so much money. Somebody posts on Twitter that I made 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 5 lakhs, 8 lakhs profit. All these things, some friend tells I made some money today, I bought call, put, all these things. So seeing all this, you jump into the market. It is like you start doing a surgery without studying MBBS. So there is maybe 1 or 2 times by fluke you make some profit, but that it cannot be a consistent happening. Definitely in the long run and even the short run also, after 5 trades, definitely the net result will be 0. It can be big loss also. So once you realize that this cannot work and we have to do something else to make money from the market. So what you do, you enter into the traps of the indoor phone calls, this advisory services. Somebody will operate your account on your behalf, and they will escape from the, after that they will not be available, they will zero your account. And what happens here, you go for tips. So otherwise you ask for somebody will give you tips, okay, buy this call, somebody send you SMS, advisory services. They do just what they do is they give some buy calls for 10 people, sell calls for 10 people. Definitely one or other will be successful. When whatever is successful, they will trap the other guys, they will leave the other guys and trap the guys which become successful and charge you 10,000 15,000 rupees, telling that okay, we gave you successful calls, this is a 15,000 rupees monthly charges. Then you end up paying that amount, and the next call will be real calls. When whatever calls they give, something can go for a mess. So here is the next trap. So after that you realize that this also is not working, then move on to the next level. You understand all these things and learn yourself technicals, understand what is market, how the prices move, why the price is moving up and down, how to track the market, why when I have to sell, when I have to buy, what I have to buy. All these things you understand, you gauge experience on the market, then you understand how to trade. It takes some time. After entering this stage, it takes some few months also. Once you enter this, till the time you have to protect your capital. That's very, very important. If you don't protect your capital in these 2 stages, then it is going to be disaster. If you even you get your experience and knowledge, if you don't have enough capital, then it is going to be no use. So ensure that you have enough capital in the 3rd stage of your trading career. This is very important. Then once you have enough trading capital and experience, knowledge, then you enter the 4th stage and become a proper trader, full-time trader or a professional trader. Whatever people are posting like 3 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 5 lakhs profits and all, you also can make it. So, but don't go into this all these things. Somebody is posting so much of profits. You start your own. Everybody's life is different. Every page is different. So you start your own career. See what is the risk you can take, how you can do, what you feel comfortable. That will be a trading experience. You decided to become a trader, you continue to spend time for that, enough effort to take it, and then you become a trader. Okay, don't exit halfway after losing all the capital, then it's entire thing is a waste. Okay, so start with a small capital, trade one lot, understand, make all the mistakes, whatever you want to make the mistakes, don't repeat the mistakes, and then enter the 3rd stage, and then use your capital, slowly deploy that and make money consistently. Try to take the money from the market, don't put more money. If you have 1 lakh capital, you put all the capital and then you put more capital, you borrow money 10 lakhs. I told you not to borrow 10 lakhs, take personal loan, you put some more capital, then everything will be taken away by the market. So be consistent. If you make small amount also profit, no problem, but you should make profit. That is very, very important. Okay, so these guidelines, small things, you should follow them very strictly. Don't become greedy. Don't come under the trap of all these photos of so many people posting on their social media about the profits. You can also make profits, but you have to spend time on that. Spend slowly and steadily wins the race. Okay, hope I try to explain my whatever points I want to explain about the market today. Okay, hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to the channel. I am not able to see much subscription happening. Please subscribe so that I can give more interesting Excel files also in the near future. If I am not getting enough subscription, then I will not be also motivated to give you more files. Please like the views also. Once you see, please like, because I am seeing at least 40 people are seeing, but not much of likes. I am not sure whether you are liking the video or not. If you like the video, then I will know whether you like the video or not. Okay, thank you so much. Best of luck.